Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So since it is the end of February already, this means that it is time for my February favorites. And this time around I have a little less than I did in my January video, but I definitely still have some goodies to share with you. So let's just hop straight into it, and also just want to put out there I'm going to be linking everything that I possibly can down below. So hopefully that is some help to you. Okay, so for my first favorite, let's start out with something I got for my birthday. My birthday is on Valentine's Day. I just turned 21. Sounds like a really big number. And my parents got me something that has already become a favorite, and that is this coat from Target. This coat is so like simple, but it is also, I think it's really just classy. I think it's a classy coat, okay? You have the zipper, and then you have the buttons, clasp buttons, the little snaps. There we go, snaps. And this is from Target's newer line, or a new day. I guess you could say either way, whatever. And they got me a size medium. Another reason why this is already a favorite is because when I wore it a couple days ago to the beach, it kept me really warm, but it doesn't look bulky on you. So yeah, there's my first favorite. Okay, and I have one more item that's a favorite that I got for my birthday this month, and that is the Playful Love Grapefruit and Peach Ulta Silky Smooth Body Lotion with vitamins A, B5, C, and D, shea butter, and aloe. And this was given to me by my sister Anna. I'm putting it on right now because it smells so dang good. And that's how I feel about Ulta. There are some things that are like, wow, this is really good, Ulta brand, and then some things that are just not. This is one of those things that's really good. Seriously, already in love with the smell of this. By just the look of the color, this is probably not the most supernatural. I'm a little more lenient with like hand moisturizers than I am with like shampoos or body wash or deodorant or whatever. This is like the one thing that I don't care as much. I'll get like that Bath & Body Works really yummy scent, or I'm that way with also like body sprays or perfume. Oh my gosh, this just smells so good. So thank you, Anna. I love this so much. I kind of want to sneak this into my giant Teddy Blake purse. If any of you have seen my What's in My Purse video, you'll know that that thing can fit a lot in there, and I don't know, I just kind of want to take this everywhere with me. This works like as a perfume. I know, I'm raving about it, but I love it. I love it. Okay, so another February favorite of mine is this little guy right here. You may be completely confused as to what the heck this is. These are little label stickers for letters or cards or whatever. They're pretty small, okay? They're pretty darn small, but I've used them already a few times, and I love them. I've just discovered that Hobby Lobby and I'm sure other craft stores have a lot of cool labels, and I use this on my letters to like my pen pal Clarissa. You guys didn't see the video that we just did together because she surprised me and came out to Washington for my birthday. Check that out. But I use that for letters, and I use it for, you know, cards, just kind of whatever. It kind of just adds another dimension to whatever label you're writing. You can even stick on something in your room, who knows. I'm just really loving the idea of sticker labels. I've always loved stickers, but sticker labels, dang, they're just fancy. My next favorite item. Okay, so those of you who have seen my New Year's resolution video will know that I'm trying to transition into natural things. I've already mentioned this earlier in this video. And one of the big things on my list was deodorant. I have been using, get ready for it, men's Old Spice deodorant, and I'm using the Fiji kind currently, and it smells really bomb, and it's not like too like, oh, this smells like a man, this smells like aftershave or whatever. So I've been able to get away with it, I think. I don't know, maybe my friends think I'm really weird and they are like, Kristina smells like a guy. I don't know. But it is not very natural, and I've been on the hunt. I have been suggested Schmidt's natural deodorant. Also the Primal Pit one, haven't tried that one yet. And I was even suggested this by my sister Natalie. Okay, so I did not like it the first time I used it. I got a different kind than this. I got the charcoal one, charcoal and magnesium one, so it's gray. This is like an off-white, and this one is the lavender and sage, and I like this so much better. It smells really good. I even like the smell better. The charcoal and magnesium one does smell good, but here's the reason why I didn't like that one and I like this one. The charcoal and magnesium one left like this grayish tint in my armpits, and nah, I don't want none of that, okay? I don't even like natural deodorant consistency anyway, so the fact that it had to be like gray, I was like, no, I just don't like this. Not to mention it's ridiculously expensive compared to other deodorants. But anyway, I actually like this one. It smells really good, and that lavender is so like calming. And I've been using it for a couple weeks now, and I don't smell. I don't think. I don't smell. I haven't noticed it. So yeah, I think I'm finally transitioning into a natural deodorant, and this is like a huge thing for me because I've been really wanting to do that, and I've done it. So if any of you guys are curious about other natural things I've been able to replace, let me know. Maybe I can make a video on it, because as the months are going on, I'm really working on completing that resolution of transitioning into more natural things. My only complaint about this is it's a little rough putting into your armpits compared to like the really smooth men's deodorant that I've been wearing for years. It's a little more scrapey and it warms up and it's less scrapey. I don't know, maybe I'm just really picky like that, but I don't know, you could try like to warm it up. Okay, I won't include that. Alrighty folks, my next favorite item. Okay, so I didn't actually get this in February. This is a Nancy Drew game, as you can see, for your computer. I'm like still 13 years old, but guys, if you haven't tried the Nancy Drew games, try them. They are for adults too, I promise you. They are hard, they're challenging. I haven't even played a single game successfully on expert mode, so I feel like that says something. So here's why it's a February favorite. I got this 2 Christmases ago, maybe? And I started playing it a couple days after Christmas, and then I got back into like working a lot, and I just really never finished it. Well, when my best friend Claire came over, we played this Nancy Drew game, and I kind of got like hooked back onto it like even more. And so my little sister Anna and I have been like playing Nancy Drew games and really loving it and kind of just making time for it. But you know what? I would say it's really good for your brain. You solve puzzles, you're thinking stuff out, it's funny, the soundtracks are always super awesome. So honestly guys, if you have any spare time, give it a try. Give it a try, guys. This one is called Sea of Darkness. It's all about how Nancy goes to Iceland and she tries to solve this mystery of this guy who like went missing from this big ship, and there's supposed treasure in the mix. Of course, we're talking about ships here, and a lot of sketchy characters and, you know, just fun stuff. So the second to last favorite is something that I don't actually have present with me at the Mo, but it is spaghetti squash. I think we actually just ran out of it the other night because I have been eating a lot of it. But spaghetti squash, guys. This sounds really weird, and when I first heard about it, I was like, that sounds kind of like a health freak thing, like I don't really care about that. But I have been trying to replace noodles for the most part, just because I'm trying to follow the THM plan, so I want to get my like fatty cheeses and stuff in there, and so that calls for sacrificing the carbs. This doesn't mean I never eat noodles. It's just, you know, getting more into that routine of that, and guys, this is way better than zucchini noodles. Those are so watery. I mean, there's ways you can really work to get it less watery, but I really think that spaghetti squash is just amazing. You put it in the oven, and when it's done, you literally like shave off with your fork and it becomes like stringy noodles. If none of you know how this works, I'm sure a lot of you do. But I was like, it becomes like noodles on your plate, like little shaves of noodles. And you can put like spaghetti sauce, you can put Alfredo, you could, heck, I want to try like a mac and cheese. My mom has a really good dish that we have dubbed chicken bite back, and this is actually, this is something that I think Natalie has shared the recipe for a couple years ago on her Nat and West and the Rest channel. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I can link it. I'll try to look for it. But anyway, it has like chicken breast and ranch and pepper flakes and broccoli and just all this yummy stuff, okay? And then you put some parm on top. I think that would taste pretty darn bomb with spaghetti squash. Yeah, I mean really it's mostly about the flavors of the sauce. Can you tell I'm hungry right now? I'm hungry. But that's one of my favorites. I'm just encouraging any of you that haven't tried it to give it a try and to make sure that you got some really yummy stuff to put on top of it. I know there's some diets where it's like low carb, low fat. I couldn't do that. I have to have like one or the other, and that's why I really am finding THM fairly functional. So yeah, put on that cheese and that yummy sauce and just this Italian girl's getting excited over here. Also, I'm not just Italian. I have like a lot of random stuff in me. I'm a mutt. The Great American Dream. That actually sounded really weird, but you know. The Great American Melting Pot. Okay, so the last favorite for the month of February is this guy. Ooh. What is this you're showing us, Kristina? This looks kind of like an old razor. Ew, like what even is this? I know. Kind of random. This ain't your regular Venus or Chicks or whatever those main brands are. And let me tell you, I have been using the Venus swirl razors for, gosh, ever since summer camp in 2016. So yeah, for a while. And it's been the closest thing to the best that I can find, but I've been all along knowing it's not that great, okay? So this is the Day Logic brand. Kind of just, to me, it's something that I haven't heard of that much. So this has 5 blades, which is obviously the higher spectrum. I don't know if they actually do 6 blades these days. Maybe they do, and they're removable heads. So those are the basics of this thing. So get this, guys. I got this last Easter, and I just cracked into it at the beginning of this month-ish. And I had several Venus cartridges left, so I used those up, and I broke this out, honestly not thinking it would do me as good as my Venus just because of the price and like the name brand and that whole thing. But I gave it a try, and the Easter Bunny turns out really knows what a good close shave is, because this works good. This comes with a little stand that has a little suction cuppy, and it comes with a backup blade that I'm going to probably start using within the next week or two, and I just like fit it in there and suck it onto my shower. And this just gives me a really close shave. I don't really know what else to say about all of it, but it just gives me a close shave. My legs are just feeling smoother than they would if I used my Venus razors, and I just noticed that I was like petting my leg and I was like, whoa, like I don't even really feel any stubble. And lots of times, even after I shave, like it feels like a couple hours later I can feel stubble, or almost like right after, and it just doesn't get that close shave. And I am changing the blade, so that's not really the problem. I mean I change them when the blades meld into one dull big blade. No, I'm just kidding. So if any of you women are looking for a good razor brand, try Day Logic. And they're obviously cheaper than Venus. Venus is like one of the most expensive out there, so it's a win-win in my bin of shower essentials. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Go ahead and give this video a like if you liked anything. That'd be cool. Thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling and have a wonderful day. Oh gosh, I'm falling. You got the zipper? The zipper? Excuse me. I had bean tortilla chicken soup stuff today. It smells really good. Broccoli. This little Italian girl's what? Have any of you grown up seeing Schoolhouse Rock? It's actually probably from my mother's childhood, but I grew up watching it. The Great American Melting Pot, the Great American Melting Pot. Wow, I can find a bunny trail quicker than a bunny. That was actually kind of funny. And now I'm rhyming. Did I just shave off some hair when I did that? Oh my gosh, that would be terrifying. which is on the higher water's flying. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. What happened to my voice right there? I can't go in the clutch for the lipsticks and phones, for your fake cologne, just to get you alone. So yeah, alright. March is on its way. It's marching on in. What is with me and like puns today? They're not even that punny.